So yeah.
What would you say is different about the arc?
Oh, it's very different. I can't say too much because I would give away a lot of the whole series, the whole story. But she, to me, she comes back. So we all know she comes back as a new person, and but that's what we have at first. But she's such a strong, person, like character that I kept the like under the layers. I kept some of her characteristics, and progressively. Oh, hello! You're showing up to the class.
This is quite appropriate that you're here because you two have a very interesting relationship in the footage we've seen so far, and it's almost sort of like mother and daughter. And how much did you like getting to create that relationship and get to play off of one another? It's very interesting. It's very juicy stuff.
It's very natural to believe in Elodie, and same here. Try to take her under my wing up to a point. I think that my character is very sincere about the relationship. I think so too. And it's just a blessing to share scenes with Sigourney with her. So everything was organic. And I think everything came from a natural place. So we built up this relationship as we were working.
Yeah, it was interesting because some of our scenes could have been a little out there, but at the same time they felt very organic and a surprise even to the characters.
I think so too. Yes.
And Sigourney, I'm very happy with how physical we've seen you get so far, without giving anything away. Did you get to do some training at all, or were you all set?
I have a red belt in karate. I wouldn't say they used all of my skills because that's not what they do in this show.
Right.
What they do in the show is so amazing. I think they're very lucky. They didn't have me doing all that much, but it's such a physical world that you're in, and so it's a pleasure to participate to the extent that I could. And then they have these, frankly, just amazing people who do such extraordinary things. And yes, they're for television. You'd think they were CGI, but in fact, it's all real.
Well, you did a lot. I mean, she's very modest, but you trained
She
a lot.
does a lot. She
And
keeps
you're
saying it's
kick-ass.
her stunt
Come
double.
on, let's just say it. No.
We've only been giving the first 4 episodes. Can we expect more action from you in the later half of the season?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't. I think she has all those skills. I think she has, frankly, a number of, frankly, ninjas who will protect her, so that I don't really need to get sweaty myself. But I think in the past she has done all those things, and but now she has kind of a protective group, which we all deserve.
So what about your character and her journey resonated with you?
A lot of her journey resonated with me. I am a New Yorker. I do love the arts. I do think she wants to be a mentor to Elektra. And I think she would actually love to mentor all of the 4 heroes. Unfortunately, they have this, sort of pesky tendency to be idealistic, which I feel they'll grow out of, but they have it at this stage, so that they become, unfortunately, my enemies. Too bad.
Why don't your characters seem to want to kind of seek revenge or harm Iron Fist in any type of way?
Well, I consider him sort of an innocent, I've been around a lot longer than he has, and he's very idealistic, very passionate. I think that if given enough time, I'm sure I could win him over to my opinion. I'm sure that's true of Luke Cage. I could put a lot of resources into Harlem. I feel like if I had the time to win each of them over, but when they come together, it's very hard to take, to isolate them. And then I have this one on my side, which makes, dialogue unnecessary. She's so kick-ass.
In all the other Netflix shows, the villain or the antagonist of the series gets their own episode where it gets a lot of dedicated time. Are we going to read more about Andrew's background to get best episode?
Well, I think we build the information in each show, but I think they purposely don't want you to know too much about her because it is written, I think, somewhat from the Defender's point of view. You get glimpses into her life, I think pretty intimate glimpses into her life. Ultimately, it's about these forces coming together. Don't get to know. There's more to her, but I honestly have not seen the shows. I don't know.
Elodie, we get to see you in a new red costume this season. How did you get getting to wear the trademark Electra red? And you look stunning in it. So I'm very happy with how it turned out.
I'm glad you're happy, thank you. And I was happy too because yes, this is her color. And somehow just having her color in this series, whereas to me she was almost a different character, was quite interesting.